Good morning, children. This is class 10 geography, the second video on waste management and impact of waste accumulation. I begin with water pollution. Any chemical that changes the color and odor of water uses oxygen in the water completely and affects the well-being of living organism is called a water pollutant. When the waste gets into water bodies like ponds, lakes, rivers, and groundwater, they affect the environment. The examples are sewage. Now, disposing of the sewage, particularly in the developing and the underdeveloped countries, is a big problem, and it leads to water related diseases like diarrhea. Next is the eutrophication. Eutrophication is the depletion of oxygen from the water bodies due to human activities or naturally. And actually, when the nutrients and chemicals through the discharge of domestic sewage and industrial effluents, they enter the water body, they deplete the oxygen. When oxygen, light, and heat in the water body is reduced, it causes the death of most of the aquatic organisms. Pollutants from industries which are released in water, they are arsenic, lead, mercury, and fluorides. We come to a particular disease that actually came from Japan, and we call it the Minamata Disease. There is a fishing village called Minamata in Japan, and people there were affected badly after consuming contaminated fishes that was contaminated by methyl mercury from a factory which was the vinyl chloride factory. As a result, the fishes were sick, they were contaminated. People, those who ate the fishes, also fell sick. So they coined the name Minamata Disease. And as a result, then they had to stop the factory. What is the impact of water pollution on life? 80% of our health problems are because of contaminated water or polluted water. Various types of bacteria and parasites contaminate water. Acidity in water is hazardous to marine life. Excess carbon dioxide and chlorine in water kills fishes. Then the leachate that goes into the underground water from the farm waste and the dumps, they carry residues of insecticides, herbicides, pesticides, and other chemicals. We come to the next, that is the oil spill. Oil spill occurs due to the accidents in the oil tankers, or there are accidents in the oil rigs. When the oil is released in the water, it does not mix with the water, and since the oil is mostly toxic, it actually kills the birds and mammals and other creatures in the water. We come to the next, that is the soil pollution. Soil pollution usually results from the disposal of solid and semi-solid waste in agricultural practices, industrial processes, and in sanitary habits. The problem of land pollution differs from water and air pollution in the respect that pollutants remain in place for relatively longer periods. Soil pollutants include fertilizers and pesticides, and these chemicals remain in soil for a long period. The next in soil pollution is biomagnification. And what is biomagnification? Biomagnification means increasing concentration of toxic substances along the food chain. And this occurs because toxic effluents from industries are released into the water and soil. They are deposited in the tissues of terrestrial plants and aquatic organisms. And these organisms in the plants are consumed by other organisms, thus increasing the concentration at each trophic level. The disease affects the brain, causing insanity and death. The unhygienic use and disposal of plastics, the color plastics, are harmful as the pigment contains heavy metals that are highly toxic, like copper, chromium, cobalt, and lead. Toxic substances found in waste cause cancer, genetic disorder, and affect the fetus. The chemicals that are toxic are cadmium, chromium, and they are mostly responsible for cancer. Carbon monoxide is most hazardous for humans as it causes serious headache. I end the video here.